Next, my turn. Okay. What's something your parents didn't teach you but you wish that they did?
French.
Same. Because it's such a lost dialect. There's so many people
French.
who are Cajun French who did not learn it. And well, I have to say though, and this is a funny story, it really is. And I might have told this at one of my seminars, but my papa spoke French, and we traced his lineage all the way back to France, and he was part of the Great Dispersion in Canada. And so when I was a young girl, he would teach me French words, but they were not good French words.
No, not the good. That's the only ones I learned. They were the bad words.
They were the bad words.
Yeah.
Okay. And
we all learned them. You know you have. If
yes, you did. And so I was about 7 years old, and I'll say this real quickly. And he taught me the equivalent, the words that kind of mean in English to, kiss your behind, like that. But, he taught me the French words, and he told me that it meant I love you.
Can I say it?
No, you cannot. So he said it means I love you. And I was like, oh. And so he was like, now, Annie, you know how to say it, right? And I was like, yes, Papa, I know how to say it. And I would be like, ba, 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 ba. And he's like, that's very good. So when you go to school, you tell everybody that. And I was like, okay, Papa, I will. So the next day was Monday, and I get on the bus, and I look at my bus driver, who I adore. Mr. Buddy, he was the best bus driver, right? And I look at him and I say, ba, 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 ba. And he looks at me and he kind of gives me this look like, what did you just say? And I'm like, hell, ba, 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 and I go sit down in my seat with my big school bag, and I go to school, and, all throughout school, I'm telling my friends, ba, 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 ba. And they're like, they don't know. They're city kids like me. They don't know. And so when I go to get on the bus and I'm going back home, I get on the bus and I look at my bus driver and I say, ba, 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 ba. And he just looks at me and he's like, sit down, Annie. And I'm like, ooh, that wasn't a good tone. Why is he telling me to sit down like that?
I just told him I love him.
Right. Why? Is he not receiving?
Does he not love me back?
Right. What is the problem? And so now I'm overthinking at 7. And so we pull up to the bus stop and I see my mom coming. And when I go to get off the bus, I look at him and I say, Mr. Buddy, pop, 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 pop. He said, Annie, that is not nice words.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah. And I looked at him and immediately, this goes back to the ugly crying in the first conversation. I immediately started crying, and I'm like thinking I'm in trouble. And I'm like, no, my papa said it means I love you. He said, that's not what it means. It means kiss your behind. And I was like, what? And so now I just know I'm in trouble. So my mom's approaching the bus and I'm like, oh man, I'm going to get it.
I'm dead.
He opens up the door and he tells my mom, he says, because they knew my papa was a prankster, and he said, Joanne, was Tom at the house this weekend? And she said, yeah. He said, listen what he taught Annie. And he's like, Annie, say it. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. And so she said, she was from the country. She didn't know. And he said, this is what it means. And my mom just shook her head. And Mr. Buddy said, don't leave him alone with your children anymore. Because that's what Cajun French papas did. They gave us coffee and our milk and taught us how to curse. Okay?